Good morning everyone. We were studying chapter 2, input, output and storage devices. We have already studied about the storage devices, the input devices. Now in today's class we are going to study about the output devices. Okay. So output devices are used to receive information from the computer either in soft copy or hard copy. Why we use output devices? Suppose we have entered a data in a computer and we want it to a visible form. Okay, doesn't matter whether it is a print copy or a soft copy, we want it to a visible form, so we can use output devices. Okay, so an output device is an electromechanical device that accept data from a computer and translate them into a form suitable for use by outside world. As you know, computer uses machine language to understand a particular data you have entered. Okay, but you also want to understand the data you have entered. So what computer do, it actually translate the input data to machine language. Once it understand the data, it again translate the machine language to a user language. Okay, so this is the actual work of output devices. Several output devices are available like monitor, printer, speaker. These are the common example of an output device. Okay, and as I told you, output device generate computer output that can be broadly classified into two types. First one is the soft copy output and second is the hard copy output. So a soft copy output is not produced on a paper and a hard copy output is produced on a paper. If you are getting a printed material in your hand, it means it is a hard copy output. Okay, and if you are listening something like music, you are listening, and speaker is an example of output devices with soft output. Okay, so here are some examples of output devices again. First is monitor, second is printer, next is plotter, projector, speaker. These all are the examples of output devices. Now we are going to study them one by one. Okay, so first, can you see the image? What do you understand? What output device we are going to take? So first is monitor. Okay, so what is a monitor? It is a display screen that provide a visual output. As I already told you that computer, once you enter the data in a computer, it translates into a machine language. Then again, after understanding the input data, it again translates into a user language. So for seeing this user language, you have to need a monitor with your computer. Okay, so monitor is actually a display screen that provide a visual output. Monitors are very important because without them you wouldn't be able to do anything. Without monitor you don't know how to write or what to write. Without monitor you don't know how to use a computer. मॉनिटर के बिना आप कुछ भी नहीं बता सकते, लाइक कंप्यूटर को बिल्कुल यूज़ नहीं कर सकते हो. सिर्फ आपके सामने कीबोर्ड रख दिया जाए, storage devices लग दिया जाए, okay, and CPU will provide you, but without monitor you don't know that your computer is started or not. जब स्टार्ट हुआ है या नहीं हुआ है यही आपको पता नहीं चलेगा, तो आप डेटा कैसे एंटर करोगे, आपको आउटपुट कैसे मिलेगा. ओके, सो मॉनिटर इज़ वेरी इंपॉर्टेंट because without it we wouldn't be able to do anything with the computer. Okay, next we have different types of monitors. First is CRT monitor and second is flat screen monitor. CRT monitors are like if you have seen, which have cathode ray tube, monitor with a cathode ray tube. Okay, cathode ray tube वाले monitors कैसे होते थे, जिनके साथ एक बड़ा सा बॉक्स होता था. देखिए कंप्यूटर स्क्रीन के साथ एक बड़ा सा बॉक्स होता था उसके पीछे. दैट आर दी CRT टेक्नोलॉजी. इट मीन्स a cathode ray tube is connected to a monitor to display the output. Okay, and the display was monochrome and far less sharp. If you know or if you remember, if you have seen any CRT monitor, then you realize the quality, the picture quality and resolution is not very good with that type of monitor. But if you use FPD, that means flat panel display, then you can easily understand that their picture quality is very good. Likewise, we have used in our mobile phone. If you are having a mobile phone, it means you are looking my video. Okay, and if you are having your mobile phone, the picture quality is very good because in this mobile phone we are using a flat panel display. Okay, So flat panel display refers to a class of video device that have reduced volume, weight and power required compared to a CRT. As comparison to the CRT, flat panel display or FPD have reduced the volume, weight and power requirement. Okay. Currently FPD is used in TV monitors, calculators, pocket video games, laptop computers and advertisement board. Even our mobile is also having FPD, right? It is also a flat panel display, right? And here are two categories of FPD. First one is emissive display and second is non-emissive display. Emissive means that devices that convert electrical energy to light energy. Okay. Emissive display means it is a device that converts electrical energy into light energy, and non-emissive display, it uses the optical effect. It is not going to use the electrical energy, it uses the optical effect. Okay. LCD is the example of non-emissive and LED is the example of emissive display. Okay. Now, can you see this image? This is our next output device. It is a printer. Okay. So what is a printer? A printer is an output device that produces text and graphics on a paper. Monitor we use for soft copy and printer we use to print a material or hard copy on a paper, right? So there are two types of printer. First one is impact printer and second is non-impact printer. Impact printer produce text and images when tiny wire pins on the print head strike the ink ribbon by physically contacting the paper. But non-impact printer are actually not physically contacting with the paper. Okay, so the example of impact printer are like chain printer, dot matrix, daisy wheel printer. But the example of non-impact printer are laser printer. It works based on the laser technology. Okay, and impact printer works on the drum technology. Like you are writing on a paper. The same way a printer is having a pin or something like wire that touches actually the paper and then write up on it. Okay. Our next output device is speaker. Okay, speaker is a device that produces computer output as a sound. Once you connect a speaker to your computer, you can play any music, any game or any video. You can also watch movies on your computer, but without speaker you wouldn't be able to listen anything. Okay, so speaker is a common device in a computer system. Examples of speaker are built-in speaker and two device set speaker. Two device set means, as you can see in the image, it is a two device set. It contains one main component and other two speaker included with it. But built-in speaker are already inbuilt in your computer system. You can say it is inbuilt in a computer system, or you can say like in your TV monitor, you don't need to add a different speaker to it. It already have inbuilt-in speaker in it, right? Next, this is the another output device. Anybody know what is this? This is actually a projector. So projector is an optical instrument designed to generate an actual image of a flat object of a small size on the big screen. The appearance of the projection device led to the emergence of cinema related to projection art. If you remember, when you go to a movie theater, there they use the projection art. Okay, it actually connected with the flat object which shows the small size object on a big screen. So a projector is also an output device that can take the display of a computer screen and project a large version of it onto a flat surface. Okay, nowadays, earlier projector was used in cinemas only, but nowadays it used in meetings and presentation to help make sure everyone in the room can view the presentation. Okay, next is LCD projection. At the center of the projection, it is a halogen bulb. As you can see the image of a projector, it is a LCD projector. It is having a halogen bulb at the middle of it, and these panels produce lights. Once you on the projector, it produces light, as you can see in the image, on a flat screen. Okay, that's it. Thank you everyone.